The med bay aboard the Zenith Ark was deathly quiet. Beeping monitors slowed. Lights dimmed to morning hues. The Varnari child on the table, young Princess Thal 11, lay barely breathing. Her chitinous skin had turned pale green, a sure sign the venom was reaching her core. Around her, 6 alien physicians stood frozen. Their multicolored robes and countless arms, once symbols of advanced galactic medicine, now hung still in hopeless silence. "We've used every antitoxin known to the Council," the chief medic rasped, his mandibles trembling. "The wound resists all nanites. Even plasma filtering failed. She will die soon." Her father, High Warlord Threx, growled low, crushing a steel bar in grief. "We offered your daughter sanctuary from the Ukari assassins, and now she dies in our care. This shame will stain 1,000 generations." In the far corner, half forgotten, stood a single Terran, Dr. Elsie Monroe. Human, civilian, botanist, not a soldier, not a surgeon, just someone who studied plants. The Varnari had tolerated her presence only because Earth was a new observer to the Galactic Council, and humans insisted on integration missions. She'd mostly kept to herself, collecting samples and scribbling notes in her outdated tablet. Now she stepped forward. "Let me try something," she said softly. 6 alien heads turned in unison. Disbelief, offense, even amusement. "You?" One scoffed. "You carry no degree in interspecies medicine." Elsie didn't flinch. She simply held up a small, carefully sealed pouch. Inside was a dried, jagged-edged green leaf. "I know this sounds ridiculous," she said, walking slowly to the table. "But this is a yarrow leaf. It's from Earth. It's been used for thousands of years, long before our people ever reached the stars." Another doctor laughed bitterly. "You intend to rub a leaf on royal venom? It contains alkaloids that slow blood loss," Elsie continued, "and anti-inflammatory compounds. Promotes cell regeneration and fights infection. Maybe, just maybe, it buys us time." Warlord Threx stepped forward, eyes like molten iron. "If she dies because of this." "She's already dying," Elsie interrupted gently. "What's the harm in trying?" There was silence, then a nod. Elsie peeled open the pouch and gently crushed the yarrow leaf between her fingers. A faint, earthy aroma filled the room, like wet soil after a storm. She placed the paste over the wound on Thal 11's side, just above where the thorax joined the abdomen. It glowed faintly against the alien skin. Then, she waited. 1 minute passed, then 2. A monitor beeped. Faster. The child's breathing grew steadier. The chitin under her skin shifted from green to a pale, healthy silver blue. The alien physicians leaned forward, scanning frantically. Heart rate stabilizing. Neurotoxins receding. Cells regenerating. "She's recovering," whispered the chief medic in disbelief. Elsie let out a breath she didn't realize she was holding. "Yarrow. We used it on battlefields during Earth's early wars. Some things don't go out of style." Warlord Threx sank to one knee, towering beside her but lowering his head in rare humility. "We, our empire, owe Earth a life debt. What your council medicine could not do, your ancient dirt plant did." "It's not magic," Elsie replied, smiling faintly. "It's just that humans don't forget the old ways. We came from a death world. We had to figure out healing long before we had machines to do it for us." Word of the event spread like wildfire across the sector. Council physicians were stunned. Terran medicine, long dismissed as primitive and herbal nonsense, was suddenly the center of every research inquiry. Earth's botanical archives were requested by over 70 species in the following week. In the months that followed, yarrow was synthesized, adapted to alien biologies, and credited with saving hundreds of lives across the frontier. But on Neris 6, in the halls of the Varnari royal palace, a statue was raised. It wasn't of a warrior or a king. It was a small bronze figure of a Terran woman holding a leaf, gently, like life itself. And beneath it, etched in 3 languages, were the words, "She remembered what the galaxy had forgotten."